This will be a start of a new series. We're going to run through the Dungeons & Dragons Introductory Adventure from Metzer's Red Box Basic from 1983. This video is a narrative based on the actual plays. If you'd like to see the dice rolls, links are in the description.
In a previous adventure, a local town cleric named Alina was murdered by the vile magic user Bargle. She was not just a small-town cleric, but a beacon of hope for her community. Not only did she literally heal many people, but she brought joy and hope through her love and bravery. Her death terrified the town. If such a base villain can dispatch a trained cleric so easily, what hope is there? The town leaders looked the other way when Bargle took over the ruins of Castle Mastamire, which is just a few miles from the town. Her death became a rallying cry to find an adventure party to finally bring justice to Bargle. 5 young adventurers have banded together to capture Bargle. The city leaders posted a reward of 1,000 gold pieces for his capture. The party was taken by wagon to the ruins of Castle Mastamire, which is only 3 miles from town. The wagon stopped well before reaching the castle wall. The party sees 2 large fallen doors laying on the ground. As the party approached the doors, a massive 9-foot centipede-like monster lunges to attack. The creature is a carrion crawler. It makes an unnerving, gurgling hiss as it sets its monstrous gaze on Dew, the young elf. Its 8 2-foot-long, slimy tentacles lash out at the female elf. She skillfully dodges many attacks, but the tentacles succeed in getting past her thick armor multiple times. The venomous attack poisoned Dew. Her strong elf constitution is no match for the monstrous venom. She feels the venom go through her blood system. Her muscles become stiff and rigid, and she falls to the ground. She is paralyzed and helpless. One by one, the heroes attack the creature. In turn, the heroes fall under the effect of the cruel, venomous attacks. Their bodies lay motionless on the battleground, but the carrion crawler is severely injured. The gruesome evil creature slithers towards the one hero, still standing, the dwarf Gilan. Gilan surveys the area and sees all of his allies motionless on the ground. With determination, he tightens his grip on his axe and shield. Without concern, he sprints towards the hideous creature. The dwarf is surprisingly fast in a sprint. He steps aside several tentacles and knocks away others with his shield. One tentacle does swipe at his neck and make contact with his flesh. He feels the venom take effect, but the sensation soon passes. Luckily, he is in perfect position for one final attack. He swings his axe with an overhead strike. The axe smashes into the creature above its grotesque, gnarled mouth. The creature's hideous face is split in two, and the monster's body falls lifeless to the ground with a solid thud. Gilan searches the area while he waits for his comrades to recover from paralysis. With keen dwarven eyesight, he discovers 2 fine small gems and a brass key. Soon after our heroes recover, the silence is broken by loud squeaks as the makeshift castle doors start to move. Soon, a thunderous boom is heard as the gates slam shut. Leader, the sly-footed thief, silently creeps to a large hole in the wall. She discovers there are 10 small, gruesome, dog-like humanoids guarding the gate. They're covered with thick reddish fur with long, nasty snouts. Lita goes back to the party to report on what she discovered.
Yes, I am sure. I saw at least 10 kobolds sniffing around the gate. This will be a tough fight. I don't know. Any ideas?
We all knew this would not be an easy adventure, but the doors look old and messed up.
Yes, we can just bash the doors down. Nice and simple.
But you would have those nasty little dogs defending the gate to deal with, and maybe they have bows or spears. There could be more monsters lurking about.
I also rather smash the gate down rather than sneaking about like vermin. Those nasty little monsters deserve a quick death.
Let's do both. The ones that prefer the enclosed fight can help me bash the door down. That's after you and the she-elf attack with bows. That should distract the vile dogs.
I don't think we should split the party, but I will support Gilan's judgment since we would have not survived that monstrous worm's venom without him.
Dew and Lita silently sneak through the broken castle wall. The walls have long been abandoned and seem like they have not been maintained. The wall has many cracks. One hole is large enough for the thief and elf to enter. They do their best to squirm through the crumbling wall, avoiding making any unnecessary sounds. They emerge on the other side of the wall. They see almost a dozen nasty kobolds surrounding the gate. Dew and Lita set up behind a boulder and take careful aim. They exchange a quick glance, and without speaking, they notch their arrows. They are starting combat at close range, so the projectile sails straight and true. Both arrows hit their target, One arrow hits with a large thud, and the kobold cries out in pain. The other hits, but it seems to glance off the kobold's shoulder armor. The kobolds are caught totally unaware. Confusion fills their dog-like evil faces. Unnatural whimpering can be heard as monsters dive under cover. They seem disorganized as some kobolds growl and frantically scan the area for the attackers. The makeshift castle gate would deter most would-be attackers. The wooden doors are solid enough, but they are not enforced with any metal. The three strongest party members get into position when they hear the growls from the kobolds. In unison, they push against the gate. Under the immense pressure from the combined strength, the wooden gate starts to buckle. Violent creaks can be heard from the wooden beams. The kobolds are completely bewildered. They now see the humans that are launching arrows at them, and they are close. Now the gate is being overpowered by more attackers. The wooden gates creak loudly and are visibly cracking. A few quick, thinking kobolds try to secure the gate. They throw all their body weight against the gate. More and more sounds of cracking wood can be heard. This only motivates our heroes to push with all their strength. With one final push in unison, the gate gives way to the battering ram of pure muscle. The kobolds now must contend with three warriors in full plate armor. The kobolds are completely caught off guard by such a coordinated attack. Many kobolds are still hiding in cover when the gate is breached, as three warriors in full plate armor attack the closest kobolds. They are put out of their misery quickly. The kobolds' vile instinct takes over as they rush to attack the heroes coming through the broken gate. Evil growls can be heard when the kobolds attack. Sound from metal striking metal reverberate through the courtyard. As the kobolds rush to defend the gate, they are cut down. When the kobolds converge on the gate, Dew and Lita move in swiftly to attack the kobolds from the rear. The kobolds are caught between two overpowering forces. The horrid monsters are cut down quickly. An ear-splitting thunderous roar of a sword slicing through flesh is heard when Seline delivered the final strike, dispatching the last surviving kobold. The chaos of battle gives way to an eerie silence. The inexperienced party quickly check the area to see if any enemies remain. Lita's the first to speak.
That seemed surprisingly easy.
What was surprising? We split up and you and the she-elf rained hell on those dogs and the others assaulted the gate. It all worked out to plan.
Yes, the distraction made it easier for us to get through the gate. During training, my bishop always told me to never split the party. And what happens in our second battle?
We are still here to get to a third battle.
Let's look for clues, Gilan. Maybe there are clues about...
I will do that.
How do you two know each other?
Well, Gilan was brought to our temple severely wounded, and we healed him. While he was recovering, we heard about the death of Elena. I was granted the approval to investigate what happened, and Gilan said he will help me. There is more, but you will need to ask him.
Lita starts to search the area. Lita uncovers recent signs of digging near the kobold's cooking area. She finds a small metal box that was shallowly covered by dirt.
What did you find? You were going to tell the rest of us about that box you were trying to hide?
Of course, what makes you think I wouldn't? That's after I checked it for traps. But you can open it if you like?
Without any concern of traps, Dew opens the metal box. Inside the box is 100 gold pieces and a small black gem.
Nice find. I will hold on to this so it can be divided equally.
I don't know why you don't trust me. We barely know each other. I have never done anything to you.
Well, let's see. Maybe it's because I know that you could either rot in jail or join our group, so out of those choices, you joined us.
Yes, that is true. That jail thing was all a misunderstanding. I was given the choice to help a group find an evil magic user who ended a poor, sweet little cleric. So I dutifully agreed to join your group.
We found these bundles of arrows if anyone needs any more.
This gem is nice. Certainly about half the value of the gems we took off the carrion crawler.
That was one grotesque slug. I hope we don't find any more.
I know that horrid monster almost ended our quest.
I know. I had to waste all that time for everyone to recover from the venom. Now we wasted more time on those smelly kobolds.
I know. We should go inside the castle now. Remember, everyone heard the noise from the battle. We should be careful.
Our heroes walk towards the castle door. Seline and Dew take the front position. Next is Eldric and Gilan. Finally, the sly thief, Lita, lurks in the back position.
Thanks everyone for watching all the way through. Please give me a like. This will really help me out. If you didn't like this video, I still appreciate your time. Let me know in the comments what you thought of this new format. If you have not subscribed yet, please do so and you'll be notified when the next adventure is ready. And I'll see everybody on the next dungeon crawl.